for the introduction. And so, first of all, congratulations to everybody. This is such an amazing accomplishment that you're achieving today, and I'm just so proud and each and everybody here in this room, and this is amazing. We all know that this is not, this is not an easy major. So what you achieved, exactly, this is like one of the most difficult ones. So what you achieved is truly, truly incredible. And let me also start saying that being here today is such an honor for me. You have no idea, because this department for me is like my second home. I'm not from here. My family is back home in Italy, but this is truly my second home. And so I wouldn't want to be in any other place giving this speech. It's just amazing. So, like Professor Crusoe said, I've had many roles since I joined structural engineering in 2004. And I know I look young, but I'm not that young. Don't let my appearance fool you. I've been a student for a long, long time. I've been a researcher, I've been a TA, I've been an instructor, and now I work at this Jenny Elster up in the Bay Area. So, during all these years of experience, I think I accumulated so much wisdom. And generally I kind of give tips of wisdom as unsolicited advice. But now, finally, today, I get to give it as something that I've been asked to do. So what an honor. And to do this, to give you all this amazing life advice, I came up with an analogy. And from these analogies, we realized how Italian I am, because this is the most Italian analogy I could come up with. So living a good life is like having a good meal. And as Italian, we like to eat and we like to sit down and enjoy these long meals with our family and friends. So I think this is a great analogy. And I'm going to spend the next 10 minutes or so to tell you how to live a good life or how to have a good meal. Either one of the two is correct. So there are 5 steps, I think, to live a good life or have a great meal. First of all, you need to plan your meal. So planning your meal kind of just means thinking about what you want in life. So what are your goals? What are your priorities? Thinking about priorities, I think it's so important for us. I'm a millennial. I think some of you are Gen Zers, so even younger. And it's so important because we think we can do everything. But, tough luck, we can't. We really need to learn to prioritize and decide what's really important for us. So, ask yourself, what is it that makes you want to wake up in the morning? What is that you're passionate about? What is that you love? And the reason why thinking about this and planning your meal is so important is because if you don't do it, you are going to get stuck with the default life that everyone kind of gets, stuck with. And, going back to the analogy, what it means is just like, instead of having this amazing feast of a meal with all your favorite food, in my case would be this like vegan gluten-free feast, but you can have your own, you just will get stuck with the equivalent of a cafeteria meal. And there's nothing bad, because at the end of the day, it's about what makes you happy. And if that's what makes you happy, just go for it. Enjoy that pizza and that PB and jelly, I don't know. But at the same time, I really invite you to think if that's what you want. And if you don't think about it now that you're young, you're definitely going to get stuck with something that you don't want. And I think that the reason why a lot of people kind of get stuck with the cafeteria meal is because thinking about what you want and thinking about the meaning of life, it's tough. It's not easy. And this comes from someone like me who's been having existential crises regularly since she was 16. So I really know what it means to spend sleepless nights thinking about what you want in life. But those sleepless nights, I would not trade them for anything else, because those sleepless nights is the reason why I'm here. I come from Italy, you know that, and I come from a family, my grandparents were farmers. My parents just had high school education. And so my cafeteria meal life, what it would have been? It would have probably kind of looked like working at a store in my hometown, it's my countryside. And there's nothing bad with it if that's what makes you happy. But it would have made me so miserable, so miserable. And look at me now. I thought about what I wanted, I planned my meal, and now I'm here giving a commencement speech in one of the most difficult major, in one of the best universities in the world. Like, what were the chances? Not that many. But I did it because I knew what I wanted, and I spent those sleepless nights thinking about it. So, this is step 1. Step 2, cook your own meal first. This means that you really need to develop yourself and take care of yourself first before doing anything else. And there are a million different advice that I can give you related to this one, but there is something in particular that I care about. And I think that what I'm excited about new Gen Zers and young millennials, that I really hope for you that you decide to embrace your uniqueness and really try to develop it. Each and every one of us, inside of us, we have this mix of qualities and skills, and things we love and things we hate. And this is we are truly, truly unique. These gifts that we have, they are unique. And so, developing this unique set of skills that we have is one of the most exciting adventures that you can have in your life. And it takes a life, it takes your whole life to do it, to discover all your skills, and what you like, but it is so worth it. It's so amazing. And so when you're cooking your meal, when you're developing yourself, what I'm really inviting you to do is also to use your imagination. Spice it up, try new ingredients, and if they don't work, who cares? You can cook something different. But at the same time, try to really develop all your weirdest skills. Like Professor Crystal was saying, I have 2 podcasts. I'm a certified yoga instructor. I'm never going to teach, but still, I'm certified. And, I do improv. I do so many different things. And I know they're not related to engineering, but each of them is enriching me in such a unique way. And isn't it great, developing, finding out what you love, and really being your weirdest self. And if you really decide to develop your unique self and joining our field, this is, for me, this is personally very exciting, because I'm really looking forward to have all of you bringing new perspective to the field of engineering. And all of you are going to create such a better environment, and you're going to create an environment in our field that is more diverse and more inclusive, and honestly just more fun. And that's why I'm personally excited about all of you joining the ranks. And I'm going to add a personal story. So like I mentioned, I started engineering as a student in 2004. And for so many years I felt I didn't belong. And I felt I didn't belong because I felt I was not fitting the mold of what I thought a good engineer looked like. I was too happy, too smiley, too bubbly, too talkative, definitely too loud and too colorful. And so I kind of made me feel so bad with myself for so many years, and I really tried to change myself because I thought I did not belong there and I wanted to belong. And then, one day I woke up and I realized there was nothing bad with me. What needed to change was the field itself. It is this field that needs to become more ready to embrace diversity and appreciate diversity instead of just kind of suppressing it and having everybody looking and behaving the same. So I really think that all of you joining this field are going to make this field so much better. And that's why I'm so excited. And let me tell you something that I think is kept as a secret, but I'm going to tell you today. I really truly think that this field needs you more than what you need us. We really need you here, so we are all very, very excited that you're going to graduate and join us. So that was step 2. Step 3, very simple, eat your meal. So eat your meal just means basically going in the world and doing things, right? So it's simple. And I'm not going to give any advice about the doing part, because I think that as a society and as Americans, we are really good at doing. But there is something that we tend to be bad at, and is enjoying what we do. We're constantly too busy. We're constantly overwhelmed. We are a society obsessed with productivity. And we're obsessed with productivity, and there is a problem with that. And the problem is that we don't enjoy what we do. We achieve these amazing things, and then instead of sitting down and enjoying it, we just think about the next step. We think about what we want to do next. And I realized that this was a systemic problem when something happens. So, you know, you go around the department and you ask people, how are you? I don't know if you've noticed, but 90%, roughly 90% of the times, you get one answer. I don't know if you noticed, but the answer is busy. It's like busy, overwhelmed, I have too much on my plate. And if you think that that's the answer to that question, you really think that you're enjoying what you do, you're just trying to put more on your plate and like do more and do faster. So I really think that it's important in this case to be more Italian, you know, to just like sit down, enjoy your meal, just enjoy what you have. Because, you know, life is not about gulping down food as fast as you can. You know, life is not a hot dog eating competition. It should be something where like you are enjoying it. Because the problem is that those moments that you're not enjoying because you're chewing your food and thinking about the next step, they are not coming back. You don't get a second chance in your life. Either you enjoy what you have now, it's gone forever, you know. And so please think about that. I know that we live in a society and we tend to do a lot, and that's all good. But sometimes, you know, try to slow down and enjoy it a bit, because you really work so hard to reach all these goals, and you should be enjoying them. I think you really deserve it. And please, if I see you around and ask how are you, do not answer busy, because I already know you're busy. Everyone is busy. So just like try to answer. I know that's yeah, definitely the two of you for sure.
Did you write the speech for me?
It is kind of, yeah.
We're just wondering which one of us you're pointing to.
Both. So we are ready. We are ready for step number 4. So step number 4. So you're there. You plan your meal. You're starting to prepare your meal, and then you look around and you realize you're by yourself. So you go to step number 4. That is, find amazing people to share your life with. We are social animals. We need social interaction. And I know that there is a lot of talk about extroverts and introverts, and those are all true things, and there are different ways of socializing. But doesn't matter how introverted you are, you need people in your life who love you and care about you. Social isolation is the most unhealthy and dangerous thing that can happen to a human being. So I know that sometimes it's hard going out there and trying to find new friends. I mean, I'm 34, I know finding new friends is not easy for me. But at the same time, I go out there and I try because I know that it's worth it. You know, give it a try, because you will realize that people are really, really cool. And so I think it's really, really important to find people and develop your chosen family. And I think we live in a society that tells us that what counts the most is like your achievements and how productive you are. And I really don't agree. I really think that the most important thing in a person's life are the people who you love and the people who love you back and your chosen family. And here I'm not talking as much about romantic partner as I'm talking about your friends. You know, for me, my friends are and will always be the most important thing of my life. And they are my family in this country. They're literally my family in this country because I don't have my biological families. And you know, one of the reasons why I love to come back to UCSD so much is because I have so many of my friends who I consider my family. And you know, they will always be the most important thing. And I would never change it with anything else, because I could reach the most important achievements, and you know, one day I'm gonna get the Nobel Peace Prize, we all know. But if I get, but you know, the day I'm gonna get my Nobel Peace Prize, I want to be able to text Lely and Steve and Jessica and Tara and tell them I got the Nobel Peace Prize. And if I can text them, just what's the point? It would be just so sad, honestly. Okay, we are ready for the last step, step 5. So you're there at your table and you're enjoying your meal with all these amazing people and this amazing feast with all your favorite food. And then look around, and at the other table there is someone that's like, oh, that's like disgusting food. And then at the table right there is someone without food. And then at the table right there is someone whose table is on fire. And so at this point, you know, you can do 2 things. You can either put your head down and decide to ignore everything that is going on around you, or you can decide that it's time to go to step 5 and help people around you having the meal they deserve. I really think that this is the last step, because to go to this step, you really first need to work on yourself and develop your foundation and find your chosen family that can support you. But at the same time, I really think this is a necessary step. Because at the end of the day, if you're not helping others, why are you working so hard? Why do you do what you do if you don't want to help the world and help others? And there is something in particular that I want to talk about related to helping others, and it's about the internal foundation that is required to go to step 5. And I think it's something that is so overlooked in this society, and it is kindness. We live in a society that tells us that what really counts is being the smartest, being the strongest, being the one with the best grades, and there's nothing bad about it. But today I have a challenge for you. For once, instead of trying to be the smartest, try to be the kindest. Try to be the one who cares the most about others. And this will have an enormous impact on your life. It will make you feel so much better with yourself. It will make the life of the people around you so much better because you just care more about yourself. But also it will make the planet a better place. And this is the reason. This emphasis on being smart without the foundation of being thoughtful, mindful, and kind took us to very difficult times. Like literally, we've been destroying our planet. And literally, unfortunately, we're risking extinction because we treated our planet really poorly. And that's because I think we're so smart, but we're not kind enough. So we might be smart enough to go to Mars, but if we're not kind and thoughtful, you know what's going to happen in some years? We're going to destroy Mars too. So what's the plan? Just like keep on hopping from planet to planet because we can't take care of our own house? That doesn't seem like a very good plan to me. So I think it's very important to, we live in this world where they tell us that we need to be smart, but I really think that it's important to remember that there is no point in being smart if you're not also kind. And I really like to end this speech with this final word of advice that is to care deeply about others. And this is the best advice from a personal and a professional point of view. From a personal point of view, when you care about others, you are going to find people who care about you. That is just the way human beings work. But from a professional point of view, when you care about others and when you're passionate about what you do, you are going to find people who are going to give you opportunity for growing. And I have to say that I was thinking about this, and I think that most of the opportunities that I got my whole career is because someone saw how much I cared, and they wanted to give me the opportunity to care more about more people. And I'm kind of also confident that, even speaking in front of you today, I kind of got this chance because I think no one in this department has any doubts of how much I care about the department, about all the people in it, and about all the students. And with this, let me just conclude. So, if you want to have a good life or a good meal, there are 5 steps. So, plan your meal, cook your own meal first, enjoy your meal, just be too busy and gulp down food, find amazing people to eat your meal with, and help others. And as a conclusion, let me thank whoever invited me here, Lely in particular, but whoever decided I was the right fit. Thank you, and also want to thank my firm with Jenny Elsner Associates and my boss Ken Sasaki because it's a Wednesday. I'm supposed to be at work and I'm here, so they are very supportive for all my endeavors. So I want to thank them, and with this.